Leverage trading in crypto. Today we are going to open few trades and discuss about how to have the proper, I would say, leverage trading setup in crypto, avoid the basic mistakes and make sure like you don't follow blindly the guys on Twitter who only post like green P&Ls and with like 20x, 30x or even 100x leverage and tell you like this is the way to make it in crypto. So first thing first, we are on Bluefin. So I know many of like you got blocked on Bybit because you are French or because like they blocked few jurisdictions. So Bluefin is pretty cool. I think the main two things are about no KYC. I know many people don't want to do KYC, especially on centralized exchange. And second thing is like does support like a bunch of chains. So it's pretty convenient if you have to do like on ramp, off ramp on like various, I would say, venues. Like you want to do some meme coins on Base, then like Solana, all this kind of thing. And third thing is like the future has like some very interesting thing and very unique to Bluefin regarding funding rates, regarding like the pairs, the UI, UX. That's why I kind of like it. And we are going to do like a small video like on this small account to explain you like the I would say default setups. So of course we're going to discuss about why I short XRP here. So link in the description about a group where I do share some alpha sometimes. So of course, not the financial advice, just sharing the things I do. So of course, I know some in crypto have like, I'd say low 5 figures. So they want to make it fast. But if you have low 5 figures, you know what I say for you is like to grind in crypto, work in a crypto project, do farm the airdrops, become a community manager, all these kind of things. I think that's the best way to go. Of course, it's easier to do trading when you have a bigger capital, but the goal we all have in crypto is to really make it big, to then through trading being able to like make I would say work the capital, because it's the same thing. If you do 20% a year, if you have like X millions of dollars, it's always way more than if you have like below like a mid 6-figure, I would say, capital in crypto. So let's have a chat about XRP and two trades. So of course, if you want to trade on Bluefin, you have my link in bio. Of course, like I'm kind of like, I don't know how they call them, called me like KOL for them. I don't know, but yeah, happy to help. And if you use my link, you have 20% discount on your trades, and I take a part of like the trading fee you mentioned, but you have 20% on the fees. So of course the fees are not that a big thing in crypto. I know most of you are really focused on fees, but if you don't trade like on a 1-minute candle, fees are like not that high. But of course it's always good when you do perps to have like the lowest fees because at some point if you trade quite a lot like I do, having like 3 times less fee is a big edge. So let's say we go on XRP. I want to hedge a bit my portfolio because I'm very, very long all across the place. Of course, it's a bull market, so I usually don't short in the bull market or way less, but I still do some shorts when I feel the opportunity is decent. So we had like this XRP pump. And if I want to buy more of other things or long more other things, I need to hedge a bit my portfolio. You know what I mean? So what I mean by hedging is like I need to have a bit of short exposure. So we are on XRP, XRP USDT pair on Bybit, on Bluefin, all that bits. So on Bluefin, I really only use the future. The earn section is very poor. Copy trading, I don't like it. So I really only do like spot and future. So then you go. I prefer to use cross, but if you are a beginner, it's better to use isolate. What I mean by isolate is like based on the leverage you use. If you are in isolate mode, you will only be able to lose the capital you will put in this position. For example, let's say you open a $100 trade in leverage 2, you will put $50 in collateral in this trade and you will be only able to lose $50. If you do cross, the whole future account is your collateral, so be careful. And so that's why the most important thing to do is like always go 3x here, never go above 3x. Really guys, never go above 3x. Aside if you are like beginning to like be more advanced and everything, and you will see that perhaps if you want to be a bit more aggressive, you can go 5x, and when your I would say capital will grow, you will go like a bit lower in leverage. Now I'm more confident. I'm more like in 2x 3x mode, and I will explain why. So I'm in 3x, I'm in cross trade. I will open up let's say $100 a bit more. So I'm opening so multiplied by like a 100 $8 and $108 short on XRP. So I put it here. I try to always be filled on limit, so I don't put exactly here. I prefer to put it here. And then I have my trade open. And let's say I will put take profit. The app on the phone also is pretty well made. I kind of like it. It's fairly good. So I do kind of like it. So you can see that if XRP dumps of like 17%, I will make $80. So I put confirmed, blah, blah, blah. And then now you have your position. So I'm short 100 XRP. My margin is $36 because $36 multiplied by my leverage, which is 3, is the equivalent of 100 XRP multiplied by the price, which is $108. You can see that my liquidation price is at $14. So it's very unlikely that XRP will bump to $15 in the coming days. So I'm fairly confident like I can handle my position. So now I have a 100 XRP short open. So for example, I'm more bullish on something else. For example, let's say I'm more bullish on like a meme that I've seen here. So I will be like, okay, now perhaps I can add a bit more exposure to this meme when it dumps or when I have another entry price because I've edged a bit my portfolio. And if it reached like this, I will make like $18 and I'm fairly happy with that, you know. So of course here, unfortunately, no magic trick. I'm not a dream seller. If you don't have such a big capital, you will not make that much money through trading. And that's normal, but let's say you make like 30% a year. You know, the day you have $1 million in trading capital, you are able to make 300K, and it's like 27K a month, which is a lot of money, you know. So it's always the same thing. Even though you have low capital, you need to trade the proper way. Of course, sometimes you need to take a bit more risk because you are new to the game. But if you don't trade the proper way, trust me, guys, when your capital will grow because you are doing some VC or whatsoever, you will just get crushed and you will not be a profitable trader. So, but a cool thing here I forgot to mention is these funding rates, and they are very interesting on Bluffing. So link in the bio if you want to. Using my link, you have a discount on your fees. So the funding rate is pretty high, 0.04, which means that annualized you will be paid 50% to be short XRP. So of course it does change, it go down, go up. But that's the cool thing with Bluffing. It's like with Bluffing, the funding rates are often pretty high. So you're because I think there is more people longing than shorting and everything. But compared to the spot, of course. So it's interesting to short, you know. So that's why, for example, on the second trade we're going to discuss now. So let me look if I forget something. I'm a bit more bullish on WIF than Pepe these days. So let's go on WIF. So these are more like scalp or like swing than really like, I would say, a pure condition play, you know. This is like just more to give you an idea. So actually WIF doesn't look that good here, but I'm more bullish on WIF than Pepe. So if I go on Pepe now, you can see that the price look a bit the same, you know, but I feel WIF has a bit more juice and could pump a bit more than Pepe. So what I will be happy to do here is to try to short Pepe and long WIF. But you can see here that the funding rates on WIF are quite high. So I will pay quite a lot to be long WIF. So the thing I could do is like say, okay, I will go spot on WIF and I will short Pepe on future. So if I go on Pepe, so I go again, I don't do market, I do limit, and then I could cross 3x, and then I'm like, okay, I want to short, let's say not $800, but let's say I want to short 3% of my margin on, okay, so the minimum, oh yeah, sorry, so it's minimum amount. It's okay here, I put my order. So now I've put my order, I will wait to be executed. So if I go on 1 minute, I will see it and I can move it up to just chase the price. Okay, just to chase the price. Of course, I always want to be executed in limit orders, not market, because otherwise I will pay a bit more fee. And then I wait and at some point I will be executed. And then I will say perhaps, okay, I'm edged on Pepe, and I will just go, how to mention that? Oh no, I'm executed. I will just go and check the spot price and then buy some WIF on spot. And like that, I'm getting like the funding rate on Pepe and not on WIF. These are of course like always like a small trick to really optimize. But off of that, I think some of you guys could figure out some strategy that could make money like daily just using the funding rates. There is like few tricks you can do that I don't do because I don't have that much time, honestly, guys. But they are very interesting. So yeah, that was it, guys. That was like giving you a few ideas. So first thing is like, make sure you don't fall in the trap of going 10x, 20x leverage. Make sure you go cross, and make sure like every time you open a position, you do understand that it's not like a single trade. When you have like all the trades already open, it does make something when you open the trade. For example, let's say I have some spot XRP and I fall on XRP and I'm like, okay, I want to short it in 4 hours, you know. That's very cool because that's edging a bit my spot XRP bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So here I would go on spot and open like a with trade, but I don't think I have money on spot, so I will not be able to do it. So that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was more like a tutorial and everything, because I had a lot of questions about how you do it and what do you do since now Bybit is closed and everything. So I said, okay, why not doing a small video and like reminding, I would say, the basic thing. And I really recommend you to, when you start a new centralized exchange, a new platform, just try with $100, $200, test a bunch of things. Don't be scared to make mistakes, just to make sure you learn the whole platform and you're like confident playing it. You know, for example, Bluffin has a small difference with Bybit is that you only have the unrealized P&L and you don't have the realized P&L. So when you take profit, it goes in the unrealized P&L. It's a bit like a different logic. So by being like used to that, you understand it. And of course, always check your liquidation price to make sure like you are safe. That was your quant, guys. That was it. And see you soon for another like trading video.